Larry. I have a question for everyone. I'd like for you to raise your hand if you've ever faced, professionally or personally, a roadblock or situation where you were like, this is going to be hard to get through. You can raise your hand, be honest. Excellent. So, back in 2012, Virginia, we were faced with a roadblock. In December, we had almost 500 service requests that were open at the time. Out of that 500, 324 of those were over 22 days old. 50% of those were about 6 months old. About 20% of those were almost a year old. So we had a roadblock. Many days, this is what it felt like. This is a picture of me after one of our management meetings in December, January, February 2013. You know, but in all seriously, we say, okay, well, obviously we're out of that hole now, and it's kind of like, you know, how do we get out? How do we get out of that hole? And I got a video, actually. Someone videotaped one of our meetings on what we were doing back then. I love that. But seriously, you know, the way out of the hole is to climb out, and we did that. We did some of the usual stuff. We worked hard. We staffed appropriately. We dug our heels in. But we did a few other things. We started to think differently as a team. We started to break some bad habits, physical habits of work, process, and also some thinking habits. We had some bad habits of what we were thinking. And then, really important is we changed our attitude. We began to have an attitude of excellence. And really importantly is just we decided that we weren't going to quit. We're going to get through this. We're not going to quit. And what I appreciate most is you guys didn't quit. You kind of showed up. You stayed late. Saturdays, 6 p.m., 7 p.m., some of you know. You worked hard, but I started to see you guys working smarter. We were doing the right thing because it needed to get done. And here's the results. This is December 2014. Look at the ratio of under 22 days old versus over 22 days old. And this decrease isn't because all of a sudden we're getting 50% less service. We're actually getting about 50% more. That's for a different meeting. But this is the results. Here's another, this is one of, we survey our customers after every service request is completed. And we're at 92.5% for the month ending December. And here's an email. I put in red the gist of it, but this came from our corporate office, letting us know that Virginia had the highest score for the quarter. And I think this was November we got this email. This is phenomenal. We were dead last 2 years ago. And to get this email was phenomenal. And, you know, really, I'm thankful and I'm grateful to have kind of a team that we're able to deliver these results. And my team is my service managers, my management team, but also you all. So I'm really grateful that you guys stepped up big time. You know, you set high standards, you set those, and you stepped up. So I appreciate that very much. So give yourselves a hand, please. So with that, we're going to take a 10-minute bio break, and then we're going to come back and hear from our fearless leader, Gary Chandler, and Bush Foster. So we'll be back, and it's 10 o'clock, 10 after 10. Thanks.